He's known as the king of the surf guitar, but Dick Dale was actually the unintentional father of heavy metal who worked directly with Leo Fender to invent the 100-watt amplifier because he kept blowing up regular equipment, and his most famous song is actually a Middle Eastern folk tune played at maximum volume. Dick Dale is the reason rock concerts are loud. In the 1950s, guitar amplifiers were low wattage and quiet. Dale played so aggressively and at such high volumes that he constantly blew up amplifiers and set speakers on fire. He went to Leo Fender, the creator of the Stratocaster, and became his test subject. Fender built custom transformers for Dale, eventually creating the Dual Showman, the world's first 100-watt guitar amplifier. Without Dick Dale pushing the limits of technology, the wall of sound used by bands like The Who and Jimi Hendrix would not have existed. Dick Dale's signature hit, Misirlou, made famous globally by the movie Pulp Fiction, is often called the ultimate surf song. However, it is actually a traditional Middle Eastern song. Dick Dale was of Lebanese descent. As a child, he watched his uncle play the oud, a pear-shaped string instrument. When a fan bet him he couldn't play a song on only one string, Dale remembered the rapid-fire picking of his uncle's oud and adapted the melody of Misirlou onto the electric guitar, using a wet reverb sound to disguise the lack of sustain. Dick Dale was left-handed, but he learned to play on a right-handed guitar. Unlike Jimi Hendrix, who restrung the guitar so the low strings were at the top, Dale simply flipped the guitar over and played it as it was. This meant his low E string, the thickest string, was physically at the bottom, closest to the floor. This awkward setup forced him to develop his signature staccato picking style because he had to reach over the high strings to hit the low, booming notes. In his later years, Dick Dale continued to tour relentlessly, not because he wanted to, but because he had to. He suffered from rectal cancer, renal failure, and massive diabetes complications. He had a hole in his stomach for a colostomy bag that he had to drain during intermissions. He famously told interviewers, "I have to tour to pay for my medical patches. If I stop playing, I die." The cost of his medical supplies was $3,000 a month, and he played agonizing shows until the very end of his life to cover the bills. Dick Dale was an eccentric lover of exotic animals. At his mansion in California, which he designed himself,